This video will walk you through the steps on how to upload multiple reminders from your desktop to your RenewAlert account. First off, if you currently have a list of tasks and reminders on an Excel spreadsheet, while that is helpful, you cannot upload that Excel file directly into RenewAlert. The only file type you can upload is a CSV file, and we provide a CSV template for you to populate and then input into your account. You can copy and paste the data from your Excel spreadsheet into the CSV file and import it that way. The first step is to log onto your account, then when in the dashboard screen, select Reminders. It's on the left-hand side. Here at the top of your screen, you'll see two options: Download Spreadsheet and Import Reminders. Select Import Reminders. On the left, select Download Sample CSV File. Go to your Downloads folder and open the CSV file. As you can see, there is a sample reminder already entered. I made a sample entry here and I'll walk you through it. First, with the fields up here, if you need a little bit more information on what they all mean, you can go back to RenewAlert, back to the active reminder screen with the CSV file. Next to import reminders, there's a question mark. And if you hover over the question mark, it provides an exclamation of what each field means and what information you need to put into each one. If you already have a spreadsheet created with this data, you would just copy and paste each field from your spreadsheet directly into the CSV file. Back to the example, for the reminder name, we're naming it Rico Copier Lease. For the description, we'll put copier in the Tucson branch, deposits, advance payments. This is if you made any payments in advance. Deposits, really with a copier lease, they aren't out there, but I did put a number in there just for reference. But if you do have a building lease or utilities, this is where you could put in a deposit. Payment amount, this is the monthly payment for the copier lease. Payment interval is monthly. Inception date is the date the copier lease started. If you're not sure of the inception date or if this is a task or action item, just put in today's date. Expiration date is the date the contract ends or the due date of the action item or task. Reminder renew. If you want to turn this on, you would just put on into this field. If you don't want to turn it on, you don't need to put anything in the field. What reminder renew does is it has the reminder automatically resets after the cycle of reminder emails has been sent out. For example, if you had a yearly reminder, it would run its cycle of 3 email reminders, and then after the 3rd email, it would reset for the same time next year. If you selected Reminder Renew to be on, you do have to pick a renewal period. You can go back here and look. It says when a Reminder Renew is on, specify how often it should repeat. Accepted values 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 18 months, 2 years, and 3 years. Renewal period is set at 3 months, so this will go off again 3 months after the last set of email reminders. Account number, if there is one that's assigned, you would put here. Supplier task and notes. This is just a quick summary of what the action item is. Website email. This can be the email address of a supplier or a website for a vendor or subscription service. Phone number, if there is a phone number for the vendor or relevant to the reminder. Reminder notes. This would be the details of that specific reminder you could add in here, or you can let it just upload with the default language that's in it and then add the additional language directly in at the desktop. Reminder period. This is how many days before the expiration date you want to have the reminders get triggered. Reminders to send. This would be the number of email reminders you want sent out. The range is 0 reminders to 3. Notes, this section here is the actual text of the email that will be sent out. You can populate some notes here, or you can just add those notes directly in on the desktop application. And lastly, send iCal. If it's selected to yes, that will send an Outlook reminder to your calendar and any other emails that you have listed in addition to yours for that reminder. Now click Save. Just make sure you do not change the format to an Excel from a CSV. You want to keep this as a CSV file. And I will go over to RenewAlert now, choose File, and there is the sample reminder folder. And now I'll click Import. Everything got imported. And as you look down here, you'll see Rico Copier Lease. So it just got added. We click on it. It opens up the reminder. You can click Edit, and here you can go through and finish off with any of the additional details. Any uploaded reminders do go to a default setting of Set Category. The reason is there's so many different categories, it's difficult to list them all in a CSV file. So you will have to go to each individual reminder that you enter and set a category. For the reminder notes, we didn't add any additional notes into the CSV file, so we can enter them here now. This is the default language that carries over. What you can do is click Reminder Template, and it pulls the data from the fields into here and automatically populates them in as reminder notes. And then you can enter up at the top additional notes that you want to provide. Notes, take off the bold, click Save, proceed to email. See the reminder period set here for 150 days. It's set to 2 reminders. If you want to add additional contacts, you can by clicking here. And as you can see, the notes here defaults the language from the spreadsheet. You can select a template here. I'm going to use reminder notes, and that populates the notes from the prior screen. Resend iCal is set, so that was because it was clicked yes. This would do a calendar reminder. I'm going to uncheck this for now. I'll click save, and the reminder's set. One other thing you can do is apply a star rating to your supplier's performance if you'd like. We'll give Rico 3 stars and save. Now if I go back to the timeline, we can see Rico copy release right here. Click on it once. There's the preview. I hope this helps. If you do have any other questions about functionality or how we can help you with Renew Alert, please contact us at the information at the end of this video. And please like this video and subscribe to the Renew Alert channel to be notified of new videos as we release them. Thank you for watching.